Welcome to another episode of Talking Nerdy in the Bedroom with
Corey,
KJ,
Roger,
and Sancho.
Sancho or Sancho?
Sancho.
Cilantro?
Cilantro. Oh, that sounds good.
Right?
I'm so hungry. I wasn't hungry till I thought tacos.
Oh,
yeah,
my
and then you
next
started
kid's name.
drinking.
What?
no cilantro
With a
for
C?
me.
Yeah, why not?
Cilantro with a C.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a kid.
Cilantro.
Well, you have Callum, Kara, Connor.
Yep.
I like how you guys are all, it's Corey, Connor, Kara, Callum, Janie.
Well, she wanted to do J names, and
you were like, fuck that.
Most of the J names for boys, I don't really like. No offense, James.
He doesn't like it
I
either.
don't like
He's
it
Mike.
either.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like, we were talking names. It was
Jamie?
like Jasper, Jake.
Jack?
Nah, I don't like
Jack's
that
a
name.
great name.
So
Jack
we were
off.
talking about kids' names, and
Jack Ball. You.
Listen here, Baloo.
Yeah. I know, but that's what I'm saying. You got Jack, and it doesn't take much. Why do you think nobody knew my middle name growing up?
we were talking about kids' names, and she's like, "Oh, well, Naraya's named with the IY, and Jaden's IY, and like Oliver, OLIYVR." I was like, "That's never fucking happening ever." Like,
This is stupid. Let's
yeah,
not do that.
I do hate
we're
that
not
shit.
continuing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom had a kid who was Destiny, and every vowel was a Y
Your mom had a kid?
when she taught.
Oh,
This was years
it
ago.
sounded like you had another sibling.
No.
My mom,
Yeah, my
had,
mom
a
had a kid, but she named it fucked up, and my dad wasn't fucking having it. She made it to grade 2. We don't talk about her anymore.
Guys, it's still sad.
Is it too soon?
She's gone to Jesus now. I mean, to be fair, your mom's super religious.
I'm going to get a lot of mileage out of that song tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, we are back this week after last week having scheduled conflicts with work. Raja.
Yeah.
But we wanted everybody to be back together so that we could do this, especially because, what is it? Next week we'll be doing an episode, but the week after we're not because we're going to go see Superman.
Isn't it literally July 4th?
No, it's July 3rd.
Oh,
July 4th is on a Friday.
good. I thought it was on a Thursday in my head. But okay.
We have
July
Friday
4th
off
and
from work.
Friday. Yeah, I have Friday and Saturday off. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Nice.
Nice.
So we're back to do an episode. It's already late though because we got started late and then we started fucking off. So we'll see what we get through. Corey, do you remember where we were last time? Something about combat.
No, not last time.
I
No,
used
you
a
just
box.
said there was.
That's foreshadowing.
I remember beating all your puzzles with a box.
I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
I remember beating off in a box, but you know.
I mean, yeah.
That
I
was
wish I
after
remembered
Semantic.
beating up the box.
You turned the camera off for that part, right?
No, that's on. Always on.
Okay. Well, enjoy a special episode.
And YouTube takes
Hey, by
it
the
down.
way, for our viewers too, if you Google us, AI has a nice write-up about us.
They do?
Yeah,
A nice?
it's pretty nice.
Why are you on AI?
When
I'm
you
excited
Google,
about
it's
this.
Google immediately the first
Oh, the
response
overview
is the
thing?
AI
Why are you
overview.
Googling us?
I was trying to find the YouTube channel quick today so I could...
It's on YouTube.
I know, but when I'm at work, it's easier just to Google whatever. Not at work. No, I had to...
I was definitely on break.
Well, I have to listen to it so I remember where we left off. but-
Sure.
Is there a way to bump them numbers up?
What, the number of viewers?
Yeah. With AI?
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure you could ask AI. What should we do?
Well,
Have Mike take his shirt off. Get to it, Mike.
Depending on the
no.
AI tool, you can tell the AI tool.
Nope,
to
don't
listen
like
to
it. It only says there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Does it?
Oh,
I thought it
It
said...
says there's only 3 of us?
there
Oh,
was for a long
I
time.
actually think that's right because the image that it
On
had
Google,
was 3.
It's,
3.
it's 2 Dragon Riders and a DM, and there's like a whatever thing. A
Well,
monk.
you did only join us, what, a year ago? Year and a half ago?
Give or
But
take, yeah.
officially was a year ago because that's when you got the bidet.
I had just
You're
never-
welcome.
I had
Which
never
still
seen
used
it until
today.
just
As
now.
you should. Cleaned your ass. Everybody else uses the bidet, Corey.
What?
Everybody else uses the bidet.
I just
I use
a
mine to
water
brush my
bottle
teeth.
and-
No.
Okay.
So
All right, where
if
were
it's
we?
good enough for my ass, good enough for my teeth.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think that.
You eat ass?
The water
That's
coming out
neither
of it.
here nor
should-
there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's the
That's
same
what I'm
water
saying.
coming out of your faucet.
Yes, but
the nozzle might be a little
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Technically.
Exactly.
Well, that's my problem with bidets in the first part.
why.
Because if it's got shit all over the nozzle, then it's the same reason you wouldn't brush your teeth.
First
with
of
the
all,
water.
you can clean it.
You click the self-clean button.
This guy.
You turn it to clean, and then you let it spray for a little bit, and then you turn it back to the nozzle.
So it's perfectly clean.
And then you
Like,
put it on
brand new out of the
9,
box.
Not
and then you
brand
turn
new,
yourself into a
but
sprinkler.
you think toilet paper is when you're wiping yourself
I think toilet paper
with your hands?
doesn't
So you're getting it
potentially
all
have
over your hand.
fecal shit spraying up my ass.
There's already fecal shit in your ass.
No, mine's clean.
It would be if you used the
We don't-
bidet.
I was
No,
like,
he
we already know
doesn't
he
need
doesn't
a-
have an ass.
he doesn't
Remember.
need a
That's true.
bidet.
You have no ass.
because all of his shit is instantly liquid.
That's fair.
There's
It just
no-
comes right.
yeah.
But that's how you clean it more. Like when
Not
I've got.
anymore.
I'm a crayon, okay? I just like wipe and there's still poo.
why?
I'm
what's
a
with the
human
accent?
marker.
Why is there an accent?
Is that what it is? Is there no accent?
Why would there be an accent?
You don't have a little Italian guy wipe your ass?
Was it The Office?
still
It's not The
a lot of
Office.
poo.
It's Parks and Rec. I wipe and wipe. There's still
He's not
poo.
Italian,
I'm a marker.
though.
That's what he says it like.
I know,
though.
but he doesn't say it like
isn't
that.
what's his face?
That's Chris Pratt. He doesn't
Yeah.
say it
He
with
doesn't have an
accent.
Italian
Wipe and wipe.
accent.
Yeah, but he says it like that. He's like, I wipe and wipe. This is still poo.
No, he goes like this.
Of
I
course
wipe
he has
and
an
wipe.
Italian
It's
accent.
just poo. More poo every time.
No, he has to have the Italian accent. He played Mario.
He did. He did play Mario.
Mario.
I wipe my own ass.
Okay, Big Daddy.
I wipe
don't like
this
that I said that.
mushroom.
I liked it. From now on, if you have a question for the GM, you will call me Big Daddy.
Why is it GM?
Because I'm a general manager.
Gay manager.
Yeah, this
There
guy.
you go.
We are getting through nothing right now. I just need you
You
to
don't-
know that.
This is worth
Combat!
it.
Straight in combat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Straight in
declare
combat.
combat! All right.
I declare bankruptcy.
So, when we last left off,
I've been
you
there.
guys had just found a way by touching a big glass bulb. You were statically charged, and you were able to pass through an arc of electricity and go up a staircase. At the top of the stairs was a large archway with pulsing electricity around the opening. Inside is a large chamber where the sound of electricity crackling can be heard constantly. It's almost like a constant buzzing. On the sides of the room are smaller versions of the bulb you saw in the previous room, with electrical currents pulsating inside. In the center of the room is a monstrosity of a dragon seemingly built entirely out of a ghostly-looking electricity. At its core is a bright white shard, which you immediately know is what you've come for. And it appears to be the only solid part of its being.
Okay,
What was your question?
you answered it.
Okay, but in the future, if you're going to ask a question, just remember Big Daddy.
I just raise your hand.
Before you can do anything, the dragon steps towards you, and every step it takes seems to make the room around you shake and rumble with thunderous sounds. The dragon speaks, and it's a very electronic kind of like he's fucking Daft Punk talking.
So while he's talking, I'm gonna slowly shift.
for us.
Goddamn,
Thanks,
read
Dad.
this in that book.
That's
It'd
great.
be perfect.
I'll fucking do it. Send it over here.
Well, okay, but don't look at the rest of it.
All right, close my eyes.
Well, Roger, what were you going to say?
I'm just gonna shuffle over to one of those Dragon Balls.
The Dragon Ball Z's. Okay.
Yep.
Mike, read that in the quotes at the bottom.
Long have I slumbered, guarding that which would be protected. Prove yourself worthy, or the secrets you have learned of this place will die with you.
I think we're allowed to shoot it now. If
I
it's
know
coming
you
right
don't
for
do
us.
the clips
Fireball!
anymore, but will you make a clip out of that?
No.
Aw.
I'm going away this weekend.
Okay, well, you're working tomorrow, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm off
Oh,
tomorrow.
Where are you going?
OOB for the weekend.
I love that shirt.
Is it?
Where'd you get
it
that?
from?
He's had that forever.
Did I?
No, I don't know. Somebody.
He didn't
Janie
get that
might
for
have.
you.
Maybe. I might
Janie
have done
doesn't
it for
get you things.
No, Janie gets me clothes and socks, and that's it. Whether I need them or not. I literally, for my birthday, just got, or Father's Day, I got Star Wars
Socks.
pajamas and a Star Wars shirt again. I have so many
She's
pairs
original.
of pajama pants. What was? Oh, I wanted you to make the clip. That's what I was saying.
That
Do
is
it.
what you said.
Do it.
That's a clip worthy.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do it till Sunday or Monday.
Well, that's fine.
Fuck
do it
it.
then.
No, there's no deadline.
Oh, let's just spend KJ time doing things. You fucking do it.
I don't ask you for anything.
Yes, you do all the time.
Name one.
You're to be your friend, which
That's
is
true.
exhausting.
I never asked for that. You just latched
came to
on.
me.
No, I.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
All right.
You fuck.
But it could have ended there.
You asked me to go to a movie.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What
Right.
movie?
Captain
This
America:
is-
Civil
this is
War.
getting personal. Hey,
In
Roger,
Augusta.
how are you?
I asked you to go.
Yes.
You want to be a friend?
You can
yeah.
understand
Yeah,
why
cool.
that sounds shocking because
See how easy that was?
typically you're the one who plans everything. So.
No.
This was before I knew you do plan stuff. We both were into it. And you're like, well, I'm going to go see that movie. Do you want to go? I was
Well,
like,
they're
sure.
arguing. How's the
I
business?
wasn't arguing.
How's work
It's
treating you?
busy.
I can
I
imagine.
dislike the busyness.
You guys done? I mean, we've been waiting.
We're also being friends, but cordial.
Okay.
This was cordial-ish. Okay.
That's
where
the
were-
most cordial KJ's been to me in my whole life.
Fuck him.
See? That's like a compliment.
I don't know if that was
That's
an
love.
expectation or he just said fuck
he
him.
He didn't even say the C word.
Yeah, cunt.
There you go.
Anyway,
I don't know who that was too.
all of you,
Oh.
including myself.
That's plural then.
Is it like fish where it's not plural? And it's
Unless
just
you're
cunt?
talking about groups of them.
cunts is plural.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Cunning.
Yes, if you're talking about species, it's fishes.
I mean, I guess technically, if you're like, I've been in all the cunt, but I think you're still also
All
S.
the cunt?
All of them, yeah.
All of them?
All the cunt you see is mine.
That's a fucked up line.
Every cunt the light touches is my kingdom. Donald Trump.
Fuck.
All right.
Grab them by the.
All right, where were we? What were we doing?
I believe.
I just robotically said.
That's right.
Yes. So.
All we've done is have a dragon walk in this whole time. We've been here for 20 minutes, and a dragon has walked in.
So
Dude, that dragon took a while.
I throw my Pokeball at it.
Master Ball?
That's right.
It's a Zapdos. Okay, so the dragon has walked forward, basically said, I'm going to stomp your ass. I'm paraphrasing. And then Roger ran over to, Tommy Wiseau ran over to one of the, did it matter, right or left?
No, whatever. No, it left me left because I don't have a right hand.
There you go. So he ran over to the leftmost bulb.
I just kind of like slowly shuffled over while everybody wasn't paying attention.
So he slowly shuffled over to the leftmost bulb. And then we're going to roll initiative immediately.
Of course, my 20s.
Ooh,
at the
that's
Do we
not
bottom.
good.
add something to it?
Yes, your dexterity modifier.
Yep.
That's not good.
That is a 14.
That's a 10.
That's a 23.
You rolled a
And-
20?
I have 19 plus 4.
And then
You have 4
12
decks?
for the dragon.
Holy
What
shit.
did you get?
I only have a 10 strength.
15.
15 and
Oh,
12.
I'm a
Yes.
fucking strong boy. I'm a 22.
Mike, what'd you get?
Not me.
That's a 10.
And what'd your dragon get?
He hasn't figured it out yet. 15.
Okay. And you got a 19 or a 20?
23.
Okay. Surprisingly, you don't go first. But
What? Did you roll
I-
on that 20?
I rolled a crit, and his dex mod is pretty big anyway. But so we have him, Tommy, KJ,
No, it's not worth
Ether,
it.
and then 12 was your dragon, right?
Yep.
Poppins.
Poppins.
And then coming up last is fucking Big D.
Yeah. Pinch hitter.
Okay, so yeah, the dragon's roughly about 40 feet away. He's going to move close enough to all of you, and then
We should really use a map for this.
That would be beneficial.
Yeah.
it would have been. But he's gonna hold his action and prepare to attack, and you see the electric current in him charging up.
So using an electric attack probably won't.
He's using hyper
His
beam.
little red cheeks start sparking.
So it's not very effective if I use an electric attack against him.
Probably.
Probably not.
Yeah.
One might even say it's
I can figure that
or
out.
what is it? It is not
Not very
effective.
effective.
I just said that is not very effective.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's what he
My
was
bad.
doing. That was a reference. So,
Yeah.
I'm
My
gonna
bad.
grab one of the orbs, the balls.
Well, so they're fixed to the ground, like in the previous room. They're just smaller.
You never said they were fixed. You just said they were there.
I
But
said
okay.
they were just like the previous room. But okay. Sorry. They are fixed from ceiling to floor, but they're much smaller in diameter than the previous room.
A orb that's ceiling to floor and it's
a
small?
bulb. A bulb, like a giant glass cylinder, if you want to think of it that way.
Break
It makes
Zordon.
it easier. Yeah. Zordon is in the middle of on the sides of
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna break it.
You're gonna try to break it?
There is no try.
There's only do
There
or
is
do
only
not.
do.
Well, we'll
Do
see
or
if you
do
do or
not.
do not.
He doesn't
I'm
like
going to assume
Star
I'm going
Wars.
to hit it because it's not going to attempt to dodge.
Yeah, that's fair.
Awesome. I'll use DH now. That's going to be 10 plus.
Why did you roll twice
I have 2 attacks.
with one hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So you
bu-
go.
doesn't matter.
Papa!
Double jab.
Double tap.
16.
Okay, so you hit it, and sure enough, like it does crack, and you can see it's very thick. Like I say,
Fuck it. Flurry of blows.
What?
Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Fuck
well,
it.
Well, in your first attack, you see a crack form, and electricity starts to spark out.
That doesn't mean it's not completely broken. I want it gone.
Okay.
For another 13.
Okay, so yeah, that crack opens up and the electricity starts pouring out. And I'm gonna say roll dex saving throw to see if you can jump out of the way of the blast of it.
10.
Okay, so you won't. So I'll.
Can I scream the quickening and like hold my hand up?
Yes.
I'll allow it.
Highlander reference. Gotta love it. When's that movie coming out with Henry Cavill?
Never.
Probably
It's supposed
never.
to be.
It's supposed to, but it'll never happen.
But it's
So
Highlander.
you'll get the full blast of it
No, I
as
won't.
the Why?
I have evasion. I take half damage on.
Okay, then you'll take 6 damage as the full blast hits you, but you're able to fucking Matrix style dodge some of it. So
It's because you don't have your hand.
Yeah. If I had the other hand, I would have been fine.
you would have punched the electricity.
Yeah, trying to do a round off is really hard with one hand.
Just Dylan.
Yeah.
Does that seem to cause any pain or anything to Dagron or no?
No, but momentarily when you were, I don't even think when you were hitting it because it was so fast, but when the electricity hit you, you had a strong sensation of ow, but you also felt that kind of weird feeling in the room previous when you guys had touched it, and it had given you like a static aura that you were able to pass through the electricity.
Okay.
So next up is Mac.
Got it. I'm going to attack.
All right.
How many orbs are there?
There is one other one on the right side.
What do I have?
You got hands.
I'm going to use my
that's me.
longbow towards
hand.
the thingy.
Towards the what?
Orb thing?
Okay. Your longbow?
Yeah, it's far away, isn't it?
I guess, yeah.
Like, can I not reach it, or can I reach
You
it?
can reach it, but you're shooting an arrow at a curved piece of glass, so it might not fucking work so
Well, I'm saying, can I reach it in the sense of me moving to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm not going to do that. I'm
Yeah.
just going to use my
You're just
weapons.
gonna move and then hit it with a sword or something?
Yeah, well, I don't even have a sword, but yes. I've
Okay.
got my sickle and I've got my dragon blade. I don't have to roll to hit, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You'll hit it.
So sickle is 1d4. What do I add?
Strength.
It is a 4, and then that is 1d8. This one?
I don't know. Yours are all fucking
No,
weird.
that's not 8. This is 8. That's an 8 plus strength is 3, so 11. So, 15.
Yep. So you hit it and it opens up.
So hang on. It does say I have 3 attacks now, 2 main and 1 offhand. Do I get
So you
another
get
attack?
another big sword attack.
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
your other big sword attack.
so I can use the blade again.
Yep.
So
You want to hit an
Another
electrical conductor with a blade?
did it. Already done it.
Yeah.
A little late.
So when
Another
you
11.
Yeah, basically all it means is I'm not giving you a chance to dodge because
Fine.
you're got a metal sword near electricity. So
I have saving throws for certain things, though. I'm just saying.
I know, but I gave him an opportunity to saving throw because he was punching and then backing out, and you're hitting him.
Does
with
this
a
mean
metal
we have to
rod.
fight to the death?
Who? Us?
Yeah.
Maybe.
There can only be one.
It's true. It's my quickening.
Lowlander.
To be fair, he's got a sword. Can you really have the quickening without the blade?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you could, technically. They did it with a train.
I was going to say, about like 70% of the Immortals gave up their weapons in the TV show.
Yeah, but they're lame.
Yeah.
They're not Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
Or Connor.
Yeah. All right. What am I doing then? Do I have to just take damage?
Yep, you're gonna take damage. My fucking god.
Am I taking 3?
No, you're taking 3 plus 5, so 8.
Down to...
Somehow you took
54.
less than Roger.
Go me.
It's just fucking stupid.
I'm a man.
Okay. So and then we're going to Ether.
Quick
your
question.
dragon. Yep.
Would I be able to... Because the dragon has the take the attack thing? Like take the damage?
You want your dragon to take
I'm just
the
wondering... I don't think I will, but I'm just wondering...
you're
I'm
talking about the
holding the
maneuver.
sword,
Yeah.
hitting the thing. How the hell would the dragon take that damage?
He
It acts as the ground.
Yeah, I was
wire
going to say
that's
he'd
between-
hold you and act as the ground would be the only explanation I would
Accept?
allow.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I'm
they
not
gotta
going to do it, but it's 8 damage. It's fine. Okay.
Hard to
So
think that at the start of this game, that 8 damage would have fucking killed me.
Yeah, it's true.
So both of these things are still up and moving?
Both of what things?
The bulbs are still
No, they just broke them open and the electricity that was inside escaped.
to what?
Well, to them. And then dissipated.
Okay, so they're both off?
Yeah.
Does it seem like it did anything?
No.
Okay.
Other than the spectral dragon was kind of like looking like what's going on. But no, he didn't seem to be hurt by it at all.
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope. Just big open cavern with him and the broken shards of what was the glass bulbs. And then you see the white shard inside the dragon.
The white shard inside the dragon?
Yeah, it's the only part of him that's solid. Everything else is arcing electricity.
I mentally tell my dragon just to grab it.
He is electric.
Yeah.
Grab
That's no
the
damage.
shard.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So he's gonna attempt oppose strength for grapple.
Yes.
He's trying to grab. Yeah.
How many size categories larger is that dragon?
That's a good question. It is.
And the dead air continues.
My bad. I don't think I marked that. But it's a full-grown dragon, and
Don't
theirs
believe it.
is.
We're at a level 6 now, so how
Yeah,
big is
but
that?
it hasn't increased in size since level 4. So it's. So I think it's in terms
Medium
of
to
scale.
a
I think it's
large.
1 time bigger because it's a large.
Okay,
dragon.
it doesn't get
Yeah.
any advantage.
Okay, so it's just a opposed strength roll.
So is it a D20 plus 3?
Yep.
8.
That's not good.
18 because 16. Yeah. So he tries to grapple it and gets real close, but the beast, like, it's basically guarding it like it's its heart and is able to move out of the way.
Is that considered an attack?
And it lifts itself off the ground to evade. But what?
Isn't it considered an attack?
Think we could do like
Yeah, that was its attack.
Multi-attack.
That's his
Titan
main
AE,
action.
Like touch
Yeah,
it, and pull it apart?
multi-attack.
Well, no, you can't multi-attack. That's its action.
Think so.
At level 5, 1 extra attack.
I only have one hand,
But
so I
that's
can't
not an
try.
attack. It's a.
I just
it's a
asked if it
I
was
know,
an
and I clarified. It's a main action. That was his action. Multi-attack would be like if he's using one claw and bite in the same attack. You can.
Sure,
do that.
I'll do claw and bite then.
Will you just tried to grapple?
It's multi-attack.
It's not gonna.
Tail swipe.
No. Okay, so his turn's done. And then it goes to Poppins.
All right. I will not have Poppins try to grab it because it is not electric.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
I also get multi-attack.
Yeah, Poppins says, yep.
So can I do breath? If I do breath attack with it being the toxic whatever, is that going to fuck everybody else up?
If you hit them.
Well, no, I meant... Well,
Shoots
yeah,
out in a
it's
cone.
a cone, right?
Yeah, forward.
Can
though.
I aim it so it doesn't?
So because the beast just went up in the air to evade his dragon, I'll say you're able to shoot it forward and avoid... His dragon's the only one really close to it right now, so you should be able to avoid it, yeah.
So, okay, let's do the breath attack.
Okay, so
It'd be really cool if you had
acid.
a map there and could see.
It'd
You're
be
using
really
acid
cool
breath?
if somebody was animating this as we were talking.
Yeah, we should do that. Put a TV on this thing.
Yeah.
So you just rolled the damage.
Which is 2d6.
Yep.
And then what do I add to it? It can't just be strength.
Acid breath, it's just the...
Yeah, it's just the
D6,
Nothing added?
Yeah. It's a guaranteed hit, though.
5.
Okay. Question, Roger. Resistance does what? Half damage?
Yes.
Okay. So... And then he's got to roll.
No, you have a DC 12 saving throw.
I know. I'm checking. Okay, so he fails the saving throw, but he still takes half damage, so rounded up is 3.
Disagree.
We're getting there, boys.
And then I get to attack again because he gets multi-attack?
Well, no, right? Because breath attack is...
That's your call.
But no, I'm just saying, rules-wise, it's a no, right?
Not necessarily. It all depends if we're using the monster rules or the whatever rules that book has.
Okay. Sure, I'll say you can do it.
So I can do like...
Actually, no. I'm going to
Bite,
say you
yeah.
can't.
You son of a bitch, make up your mind!
I think it makes more sense that he charges up, fires the breath attack, and that's your 6 seconds.
What if I
That's your
was
decision.
going... Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just think it makes more sense.
Why couldn't
to
he be
go-
charging up for it while clawing him?
Yeah.
I
I think bite and claw or tail whip or whatever your other attack is.
Well, bite and claw is the same. Oh no, there's two different ones.
I think that makes more sense because it can do both at the same time.
Fine, you're a bitch.
you can claw.
It is decided.
You can
forever
claw
now.
and breath attack at the same time.
Because it's like Godzilla. He's got to go and then attack.
You should never
And
do
then
that
claw
face
at the
again.
same time. That's what he
All
does
right,
while pooping.
so-
All
right
right,
now
and,
it's-
and then it's Big D.
All right. I'm going to bite and claw.
It's you.
Now what?
It's your attack.
Yeah.
Doesn't
I mean,
matter. I'm
arguably,
a dragon.
it's an unarmed attack. He could try to bite and
And
claw.
he has multi attack.
He just has an extra attack.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
he can
yeah.
bite and claw.
That's fair.
Scratch his eyes out.
You just don't get any of your bonuses.
I just
for-
great sword him.
Although he's
Okay.
a dragon.
He's a dragon born.
Same
That's
thing.
19 plus 1 is 20.
That was good math.
Plus a lot more than that because you got 4 for plus another 7.
It doesn't matter. It hits.
You
Yeah.
do hit, yes. This is with your great sword.
Yeah.
Is it the fire sword?
Yeah.
Does
pretty
it do
great.
fire damage?
That's 12. And then 1d6 fire. Fuck. Jesus. 15.
so 12 and then 3 fire, right?
And then was
Yeah.
it plus strength though
Yep.
too,
so
right?
4.
So
So
19.
16 plus 3.
How much is the fire damage? The 3?
Three.
Okay, so he takes 16 immediately. And then with the fire damage, he's going to take 2 rounded up because he's resistant to that too.
He's resistant to fire
Resistant to any elemental damage, it sounds like.
Not
except
any,
for
but
earth.
Maybe he takes lightning.
that would be weird. Fuck Pokemon rules.
No, you could overcharge.
Water's super effective. Okay. And then we are Spectral was holding his action, and he is now going to rise up and let out a giant breath attack.
Where are the thingies compared to where he is and where we are? Like, Roger's at one of those things. I'm at one of those things.
They're on the left. Basically, if you want to picture a giant circular room that you're in, there is one on the left, one on the right, and then he was in the middle.
So Roger
right
and I
now
are
he's
on the
in the
left
air
and right.
slightly.
Yep, we're
All right, so those glass things,
Yeah.
are there anodes and cathodes?
No, it was almost like a prison for the energy inside, and you guys just broke them and let out the energy.
into ourselves.
So there's no positive or negative at all?
No, it was more like, think of, fucking an aquarium or something, and the energy was like a fish in the glass box, and you
It doesn't
let
make
it out.
sense.
No.
we
That's
just
how-
got hit by
that's
pure
how it works.
neutrons.
Nice. Did it increase my power level at all?
No.
Is it over
In fact, it
9,000?
decreased. it did the opposite.
I don't like this. You know that thing about superheroes where you jump into like a vat of acid or something or chemicals, and then what is it? I think it's Family Guy where they do the thing where they jump in it and then they get
You
like,
have cancer.
You have cancer.
I will like laser eyes, and I will not go forward till I have them.
Okay, so the spectral creature
use laser
releases
eyes.
a giant
Hang
electric.
on. What's his name?
Spectral.
He didn't introduce himself.
You should have.
It's very rude of him.
He releases an electric
My name's
blast
Sparky.
that seems to arc amongst all of you. So
All?
all of you roll a
Dex saving throw?
saving throw. Yes.
My dragon's resistant.
17.
20 and 12.
20 and 12.
Yep.
Okay.
Do you get a modifier with it?
Dex.
Is it just
It's a
Dex?
dexterity modifier.
Yeah, so just
So
16.
anyone who rolled higher than a 15 will take half damage, but the total damage is 20, and then take half if you rolled better than that.
What
I
about
I succeeded on the saving throw, but I still take half.
Yes.
Yeah. Same with your breath attacks.
Yeah, but I like mine when it does that.
I feel like my dragon should be resistant.
Your dragon is.
Just need to get good and get
I
evasion.
believe he's immune to lightning,
is.
right?
Yeah.
So he takes no damage.
What was the total damage?
It was 20 total,
So
Good,
I
'cause
take
you got an
10.
8.
and then take 10 if you only.
What you do is use the maneuver take the hit, so the dragon takes the hit for
Well,
I don't think
doesn't
he
have
has that one.
I have that.
Granted, you
I
didn't
do
pick
have
all,
it
You didn't
because I
pick
have-
all yours yet.
I
so
pick all of them then.
You could take the hit, but I mean,
And
That's
then
true.
you take no damage.
I'll allow that. I'll say the dragon.
Bolstered defense, isn't that what it is?
No, it's
take the hit.
Take the hit is what
I'm
it
going
just
to take a
right.
hit.
Yeah. So your dragon absorbs all the energy that would be.
Well,
otherwise,
that'd be
which-
nice.
I actually
Fucking
That's well fitted for your dragon.
help a
I
brother
Just
out.
dives in front of you. No.
think. Or grabs onto him and absorbs it. I don't know.
No, he's a lightning
Why the fuck
rod. He's
can't he
just
grab
like,
on to
power up.
everybody?
He doesn't like you.
He just did the Iron Man, right? He's just like, yeah, charges at 118%.
All right, and then we're at the top of the order, and it's the dragon again. And
What? Oh, because he held
his action. Yeah.
That's dumb.
All right, everyone in the party will need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I'm not good at these.
Wisdom?
Yep. As he lets out a massive roar, electronic sounding, and it strikes fear into everybody's heart.
16.
Okay, did anyone not beat a 14?
My dragon.
Okay, and that's the only one?
Do my dragon. My dragon got a 3.
Okay, so both your dragons go into a state of fear, and oh fuck, I didn't look it up again. I looked it up last time when I thought we'd get to this. Fear is they lose their action until they succeed a wisdom saving throw.
That's terror. Fear is they have disadvantage on any attacks, saving throws, anything made towards that target, and they
Okay.
cannot actively move towards it until the start of the next round.
Okay. So this round they won't be able to move towards him, and for the time being, they will also
Roll twice, take the
Disadvantage.
roll
lowest result.
twice, take the
Sure.
lowest. Yeah. Okay, and then that's his action for the turn, and we are back to
Me.
Tommy.
Sounds like I got to grab something out of its chest now that I got all that electricity coursing through me.
What do you mean? Oh, the stuff from the thing. I think
I got quickening.
What?
I have a quickening.
So that you felt that charge, like I said, but it dissipated. So
Hold
you don't
on
still
to
feel-
his dragon with your metal.
Hold
Gauntlet.
on to the...
I'm not worried about that. Remember, I'm expendable.
My dragon's also scared.
Mine too.
That's my secret. I'm always expendable.
True.
All right, what are we doing, Roger?
It's Roger's gonna reach his hand in a second time.
It's just gone.
It's just gonna melt.
No. But he has the gauntlet.
That's the other hand.
That's metal.
Yeah.
It's not articulatable. It's just kind of there.
Let's
covering
just
a
go ahead and
stump.
put a fork in the fucking outlet and see what happens.
It's a good idea. Let's try it.
You ever taken a bath with a toaster?
All right, so he's floating in the air right now above you.
That's cool.
But you can jump, so I know. I'm just saying. So, okay, so you're going to try to grapple the heart of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to opt to use my dex, and that's a 27.
Okay. To try to grab it.
Mm-hmm.
So you managed to get up there and get your hand, like you were heading for it, but you're not immune to electricity. And
You think I care?
no, but I'm just like, and you're going to get knocked back to the ground and take, what is that? But you have evasion, right?
Yeah.
So that counts for that. So you only take 6 damage then.
Do I grab hold of it?
No, like you were moving towards it, but you didn't get in far enough before the electric currents just shocked you back to the ground.
Do we have a thing?
His
or
dragon is immune, so he's able
Am
to
I
reach it.
allowed to like massage the dragon to give it advantage? Is that a thing, or is that
You're-
only a thing for?
You're talking about like
Help action
Yeah, well,
or guidance?
guidance. Yeah.
But aren't you able to do that, or like
I was
any
able
of
to
us?
do it in Roger's game.
Right, but is
Because it was a
that
spell.
not a thing?
Yeah. Well, you don't have it.
Okay,
Guidance
it's
is
a,
a
I didn't
spell.
know. Okay,
It's a spell or ability.
I didn't know
yeah.
that. I thought you could
There's a
just
few
like.
different iterations of it. Guidance. I think the one I
Bless
had.
guidance.
Yeah, I think I had
Isn't there?
guidance.
I thought there was something about being able to help somebody. Of
Help
your-
action.
Yeah, you can help somebody, but that doesn't give them like.
It gives them
Well,
advantage.
well,
yes,
I know, but
it has to be a reason.
it has
So, like,
to
if
make
I saw
sense.
he was jumping, could I shove him? Would that give him help? Or like he's jumping and I go, "Yeah, put your foot here."
spring off your hand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. You could.
But it wouldn't
maybe
have helped anyway. It would have
I
just
don't
shoved
know.
him.
You never
back.
know. If I get a 20, there's a 5% chance.
Yeah, you can try it next time. He'll have to hold his action and do it on your turn,
Okay.
so that you.
That's
can
funny. I'll just
avoid
use an inspiration point instead and reroll.
and hold your action for him.
No. Like now.
You just want a 1 in 20
Well,
chance.
I guess he goes next anyway, so it's fine. Yeah.
No, I mean, nope. Actually, it was one less.
All right, so it's my turn,
Yeah.
and I'm at the thingy.
Well, yeah. It's
But
an
it's not
empty.
doing
it's
anything?
an empty glass thing now. You broke it.
I don't feel like we were supposed to break this.
You weren't, but I'm not. gonna
Roger already
stop you.
broke one,
Yeah.
so what am I supposed to do? All right, I'm gonna attack.
Hey, you guys didn't stop me.
No,
That's fair.
no.
And then you could have been like, "Oh, nothing happened," but I won't do the other one. But instead,
I
you're
thought
like,
you had
"I'll
to
break
break.
that one
You had to
too."
break both.
Captain 9 Intelligence here leading the way.
Hey, I'm drinking.
You're fucking
Um,
legend. You're Link going through the
Dude, I
destroying all
thought
the
you
pots.
like had an accident or something because you were taking off clothes.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
It's
my ass off.
hot.
I had to piss forever.
I know I'm sweating. All right, I guess I'm just gonna go attack it. Well, no, because I can't get close to it, right? Because it's got
You-
electricity.
You can get close to it because your weapons are
Enchanted.
so they'll deal damage.
Okay.
Well, technically mine are too, because my I do force damage.
Yeah, you can punch it.
Why is it 1d8 slashing and then 1d6? Is it both for the dragon blade? You
Yes.
get both the 8 and
The
the 6?
D6 is the extra damage against
Extra.
dragons.
Is this a dragon?
Well, we'll find out.
You
won't we?
told me it was a dragon.
It's a
It sounds like a
spectral
dragon.
electric
I'm
being
gonna
that
attack
looks like a
with the
dragon.
dragon blade.
Okay.
Is that strength, Roger? You add to it
Yes.
18.
Yep.
Okay. What am I rolling for damage? Is it both or is it just
Both, yep.
Okay. So 6 and 8, and then what do I add to it?
Strength.
What is your weapon?
The dragon.
What kind of damage? Slashing. 'Cause it's a sword.
Slashing, and then
So
extra
let me.
against
How much damage did you get? 8.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you
haven't
already rolled it. Okay.
Jumping
I've
ahead.
got 11 plus 3, 14.
Okay, so the 11's gonna be 6 rounded up, and then what's the extra 3?
What?
magic weapons ignore resistance.
They do? Even slashing?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. So what's the total?
14.
Okay, yep.
And then I get to attack again?
Yep.
Am I allowed to use the same blade to attack again? Or
For your main hand, yes, and then you have to use your sickle for your third hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess let's do that. That is a 13 plus 3, 16.
That does not hit.
I thought you said 16 does.
I never said that.
Oh, that was the other thing.
He had like a 20 something.
27.
Yeah.
Well, then that's also a 16. So
Okay, so neither of those other attacks hit. They
Yeah.
just don't seem to make purchase on its spectral being.
purchase.
Yeah.
Who's
You've
making
never heard
money?
that before?
No.
Not me.
Did you reference?
Did you?
No, like if something doesn't make purchase on something, it
Makes
doesn't
contact.
yeah,
Who the fuck
that's
says
another
purchase?
word. Fucking
Now I
people
gotta
who read.
Google it. Go ahead, continue.
Okay.
I mean, that's like a term for like rock climbing and stuff. Purchase.
Like if you're up on a perch and there's two of them, you're on perches.
Everybody to Google.
To acquire, to haul in, the action of buying something, hold or position on something for applying powerful advantage.
Yeah.
What?
It can be used that like you did not make purchase with.
That
If
wouldn't
you-
work in that context. Purchase would be more like trying to gain leverage.
If you took like a ice pick when you were ice climbing and tried to hit and it didn't connect and you didn't get a good
I didn't purchase it.
it didn't make purchase
you
on the ice
rented it.
face. That's 100%
I-
okay to say.
I do not think so.
Well,
we need an English teacher.
all right.
Who's an English teacher?
My mom.
No,
will call her.
Oxford.
Where's
Is she?
Dan?
Yeah.
Where's
well,
Dan?
She was.
Oh, I didn't know it was English.
Danielson.
You think you would know better?
I think I do know better.
Purchase? No, you're wrong.
Iran.
Got me better than I thought.
Who can I call on this? I need to.
Dylan.
Mom, I need you on the phone right now.
Call Dylan.
Dude, it's 9:30. Your mom's asleep.
No, she might be awake. We should call Dylan and see what he would say.
Dylan knows about purchases.
All right. So who's next? I did my attack.
It would be Ether.
Either.
But he's in a state of fear right now and can't take an action against him this round. So
At all?
he's got
Well,
nothing.
he can attack, but he
can't
can't advance
move.
towards it.
I thought I got disadvantage on attack.
Yeah.
But you can't move towards the
I thought
target.
this round he couldn't.
No, you
Got disadvantage.
Okay.
right. No, you're always gonna have disadvantage. You can't move this round, but you still
Can't
can
move
still
towards
attack.
him.
How do
Right,
I
right.
gain advantage?
Wait till the next
By
the
being
dragon's
white.
next turn.
I thought they had to roll wisdom saving throw every time to break it.
Nope.
Okay.
We have to break it somehow, don't we?
Yeah, I
Fear?
thought that's
It
the
just
only way
ends
you
on
can.
that.
Oh,
It just
ends
ends at
after
the
this
top
round.
of at the top of the
Right.
round. It'll
That's
end.
right. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, so I'm going to do bite.
Okay. So you have
I
disadvantage.
don't think you
but-
Yeah.
can do bite
Why?
because you'd have to move towards it.
If only we had
I'm
a map.
right next to it. I tried to grab it by
Yeah,
the
it's
heart.
right,
Oh,
it's right
that's
above
right.
him. I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
say he could reach up and bite it. He just
Or
hovered off the
tail.
ground.
Like, I mean, I got a big ass tail.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking thing.
Recharge him with your lightning blast.
It's a good idea. Overcharge. I'm going to break his circuit breaker. 14 plus
Total? Plus
what is
strength.
it? Strength?
Yeah.
So 17.
That hits. Yep.
You bitch. I missed mine by 1.
10 plus strength 13.
So 1 hits,
Oh
1
wait,
doesn't.
wait. No, sorry.
Yeah, that's not the
That's
attack.
bite.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 1d4.
So 4 damage. Yeah. Sure thing. You guys hit it. Or you hit it.
Wait, is
So-
it disadvantage on attack or on damage?
Only on attack.
Only on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Poppins.
So on a scale of 1 to 100, how hurt is this thing?
92.
Higher than 100.
Ah,
So we're gonna be here a hot minute.
Unfortunately, yeah.
unfortunately.
I'm gonna take a nap. I've been up since 4 this morning. I'm gonna take a nap.
I don't blame you.
So
I hate combat. It's so monotonous.
don't we get multi attack? Couldn't you do multi attack?
I mean, it could, but why would do that with disadvantage?
Because it doesn't hurt.
I mean, it does because you only do it once, right?
What? No, multi attack is every turn, right?
No, it says
But
one
multi-attack-
extra
no.
attack.
Multi-attack is every turn.
Boom.
Yeah.
Do another one.
Yeah.
Okay.
His thing, like flurry of
That's
blows.
That's
yes.
a nat
Nat
20.
20.
That's double damage then.
So one.
Wait. This is with Ether.
Yeah.
You got to roll again. It's he is disadvantage.
And it doesn't matter what it hits.
No, he's got to roll disadvantage still.
God damn it. Get another one.
2.
So he misses.
Oh, it's all.
Yeah.
I thought it doesn't matter though. If you roll in a
If you
crit,
have
it
disadvantage,
hits.
you still got to roll twice.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Unfortunately.
19 and 22.
Oh, okay. He hits.
Okay. That's for the first attack. That is
Yeah.
the disadvantage.
Yep.
I'm just going to roll for the second attack just to
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
The second attack's not going to hit.
Okay. And
So
then-
the first attack, I guess the bite, because it does 1d8 and 1d4.
I think you have to choose your
I
attack
know,
first.
Well, now that I hit, I think I'll choose this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's statistically more advantage?
8 plus 4 is 12 plus 3 is 17.
Ooh, well, a big hit.
Yeah, it was max, and then plus
Yep.
strength.
Yep, sure enough.
He's now at 98 health.
Maybe.
Not even.
I was going to say, we're going to magically see his health pool cut in half.
We might have to. You guys fucked up.
Yeah, we didn't. We shouldn't have broke the thingies. Roger.
It made me laugh though. It's like, I'm gonna break it, and then you were like, I was like, well, KJ might go. I'm not gonna do that, and then immediately you were like, I'm gonna hit it with a metal
Well,
thing.
once you break one of them, I figure if you break the other one, then you're good.
I mean,
I
if
feel
you
like that
cut
was
the
the
power
source of his
source.
power.
Right.
I understand the thought process.
I was trying
It
to kill
wasn't correct.
Zordon.
Yeah. I thought maybe the fact that they were just smaller versions of the previous room.
I forgot
we
about,
don't
you know how
remember.
long
I
it's
get it.
been?
I get it. That's on you. You gotta remember stuff.
Says the guy who just re-listened to the podcast.
You should have rolled history. Like, what happened 10 minutes ago in this world?
I
we do
rolled a
that?
2.
You don't remember shit. You were like, what are these light bulbs?
The fuck's a light bulb?
Halogen. Okay. So Papa just went. Now we're at Big D. I'm gonna basically give him a few more attacks, and if you don't die, then we'll make some.
Nat 20.
Nice. That's him. So it doesn't-
Great sword.
Yep. Double damage.
Five, 10, 1d6 fire. 12, 24.
So the fire was 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's 20. It's 10, 20,
23.
22. It's 2 divided by 1. Yeah, it's 1 each time for the fire.
Wasn't it 24?
Well, it's
Right? Isn't that what he said to begin with? But then he takes
It's
half damage.
10
Half damage
doubled,
for the fire,
which is 20.
So the fire damage in total was
total.
4.
It's 2.
So it will be 2, and then 10 times 2 is 20, and then plus 2 is 22.
His fire damage is 1. Doubled is 2. Half of that is 1.
What? No, his fire damage was 2, he
His
said.
fire damage is 1 plus 1 because it doubled.
yeah, it should be 22. So if it's halved, it's 21.
Oh, I thought you said you rolled a 2 for your fire
No,
damage.
it's total of 2.
Oh, my bad.
Ya fuck.
I misunderstood what he
and
said.
I'm buzzed, and then fuck you.
Well, you suck
That's
a
what
big
he
fucking
said.
dick. So he
I
takes...
fuck a dick?
No, you suck a big fucking dick.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm going to double attack.
Don't you have multi-weapon attack thing?
I don't
With
know.
his
Do
great
I?
sword,
Yes.
he does. Yeah, he has an extra attack.
Yeah,
you
attack.
You attack again.
Get him.
Oh, yeah, you can use Tooth and Claw and get plus 7 damage.
Tooth and claw? With
Yeah, we
yourself?
get Tooth and Claw, right? Plus 7 damage
you can
on
do
attack?
it once per day. Yep.
Yeah.
You want to do
Do I
that?
get doubled?
Yeah. Well, no, because it's one attack.
It gets a nat 20.
All right, I'll give it to you. So what is it? 7? So it's
14.
14 more. So that was the biggest hit yet, boys.
Well, I already did 14, but he did 14.
He did 14 plus 22.
Yeah, but if you don't count the 22, we're saying.
Oh.
So if I take a short rest, I can do it again?
It's just right now.
Isn't it only a,
I need a nap.
isn't
I'm
it a-
joking.
what is it, a minute? So it's 10 rounds?
Yeah.
You have to sit out for 10 rounds.
You want to sit out 10 rounds?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
10 rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You wake
on your
up
own.
dead.
You're right.
All right.
You can't wake up dead.
What is that? Scary movie?
Yeah,
4
exactly.
or
You can't
5?
wake up dead.
Fucking Kevin Hart.
Okay.
And Anthony. Oh, what's his fucking name?
Hopkins.
No.
Oh, Clarice.
Who are you talking about?
The
What's it from?
Scary Movie 4 or 5 with Kevin Hart, and he's talking about waking up dead. Because
You're gonna wake up dead. You can't wake up dead.
I don't think
But
I've
it's-
ever seen 4 and 5.
Oh God!
I don't know.
He's a very
Do
famous
your action.
actor. But go ahead.
Everybody roll to avoid as he powers up on another electric arcing attack. DC 15 is what you gotta beat.
Hey, I don't take any damage.
So is it Constitution saving throw?
Dex.
Why don't you take any damage?
Evasion.
Isn't that just half of what would be half?
If I fail, it's no damage.
Oh. Okay.
If you fail,
No, sorry. If I pass,
Is that-
no.
that
If
doesn't
I
make
pass,
sense.
if I pass, it's no damage. If I fail, it's half.
Okay, gotcha.
14.
That's not a 15.
If this is his holy attack, I got this in the bag. I'll beat it eventually.
20.
Huh?
It's now 20.
Okay, so was that you or Ether?
It's me. Ether takes no damage.
Right. Yep.
It can take the hit.
It can't. That's oh no,
I get-
that's a
I get
maneuver point.
6
Yep,
more.
Yep, you can do that, and I suggest you
I'll
do
take
it.
the hit.
Okay. And waiting on Mac.
So now I'm down to 5.
Mac got a 16 and Poppins got an 11.
So Poppin takes damages.
Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Cooper.
All right, so total damage is 23. So I guess that's Poppins. I'll take that, and then anyone who didn't. Well, I guess it's just you. You get half damage for you. So rounded up is 20.
Why do you round
12.
up?
11.
I round up always. I always
Yeah,
round
for
up.
us.
12.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Round up
big
plus
bug.
2.
To fuck you.
All right. And then it's gonna go to Tommy.
Me. All right, I'm just gonna throw hands and try not to die.
If I use my disguise kit, will this dragon think it's not me and stop attacking?
Hey, see
It's
this
not
mustache?
attacking you, it's attacking everybody.
Uh,
Just everybody else doesn't take the damage.
So
Well,
that's a miss. 20 and 16. So only 2 hits.
2 hits. Then, okay, yep. Roll damage.
I'm just rolling.
Does
all
my
my shit
dragon
at
power
once.
up when he gets shocked?
No.
It should. It's like that Raichu.
21.
21.
I have a question.
Mhm.
If something was 2d6, could you just roll a 1d12?
No, because you don't have the low roll of 2.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you'd be
You'd be
for you because you
screwing
could
yourself
roll a 1.
one. You'd be scrolling yourself 1
Possibly
damage.
could roll a 1, yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah.
1 out of 12 chance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, okay. All right. Just curious.
You decrease.
I'll
your
tell you what,
probability.
you can.
Thanks.
You get like an 8.4% chance to lose 1 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Not worth it.
No. All right.
I don't
I
know.
was
Are
just
you a
curious.
gambling man?
Yes.
True.
Do you give a shit about 1?
I'd never roll a 1.
Well, I guess in 1 versus 2, who really gives a fuck?
The
Either
only
way,
time
you're not gonna be
somebody
happy
rolls-
if you roll snake eyes or 1 on a 1 and 12. It's still
True.
gonna suck.
Corey loves ones.
Tommy just went, so it's Mac. You guys
All right.
actually have him on the ropes now. So
Do we have him on the ropes?
Because he magically got his HP cut in half.
no, he didn't. Actually, you guys just hit the shit out of him the last few.
We
rounds.
decided to fight.
I know.
Okay, so 1 hit, 2 misses.
Okay.
6 and 8. That one. 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to Ether, who no longer has disadvantage.
Multi-tech.
Yep. Plus strength.
19.
Hit.
23 with a crit.
So double damage on that one. Yeah.
Ooh. I don't know where Mike's pulling this shit
So-
out.
And
of.
I'll choose for my attack here. It's just gonna be bite.
Yeah, both bite and then claw, I assume.
Giving me
He's
shit.
not rolling stealth.
I know.
So
Well, he's also rolling for
whichever
his
one
dragon
can
on
do
him.
more damage, have that be your double.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's me a bite.
But that is his third 20 in 3 rolls.
Yikes.
What was that?
That's a 1.
Okay.
So it's 3, so 6.
That was your double. Okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh shit, I can do it with D10. So bite and tail. 8.
Yep. So he hits it with his tail, and then you had him bite it. Is that right?
Bite and tail, yeah.
Okay. So he used his tail whip, and it's super effective. He uses bite, and for some reason, it's also
What's
super
dragon
effective.
maneuvers?
Those are like the take the hit is one of the maneuvers.
Coordinate.
Bolstered
flank.
defense.
I'd have to look it up.
Scan
Let's
the
do it.
perimeter.
I can while he's deciding what Poppins is doing, I guess.
No, I'm going to roll.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Attack.
While you're getting that done, I can look up what bolster defense
That's
is.
a miss. That's a miss. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Well, that was quick. Big D, you're up.
Good job, Poppins. Thanks for the emotional
Poppins!
support.
Dude, fucking Poppins at 13 hit points, so it's a little hurting.
1923.
Yeah, that's it.
2d6. 6. 8. 8 and 5, so 13.
13. Yep. And then we are going to top of the order, which means he is coming at you, Cleopatra. And he is going to...
Hang on. Can I give him my bag of unholding?
Unholding?
Your what?
Bag of unholding. It fits nothing.
Give who?
The dragon. Do you think that he would appreciate a gift instead of attacking him?
It's not your turn, so no.
Maybe
Right,
he's a
but-
dragon hoarder,
Right?
and he likes gifts.
No, he's trying to not be a hoarder, so I give him a
No,
bag
what you're
that fits
supposed to
nothing.
do is open the box and suck him in like it's fucking Ghostbusters.
That's true. Then it's a
God,
pet dragon.
I would have been so pissed if you guys did that.
We still good.
No. So
you can't do it
now.
now. I gave you
Why?
the idea. That's lame.
What it is, we can't. Obviously, there's no suction power towards it. You have to like jump and just shove him in head first.
Well, I don't know. Every time when you guys open it, you just get
It
sucked
sucks me
into the
off.
box. Yeah.
So
Sucked
we're
into
gonna
the box.
keep battling this thing, but what was the thing? Because now I'm curious. What were the
Well,
things supposed to be?
we had to
I'm going to
touch
see
them.
what its attack does, and then I'm going to say you win on the next round and just expedite things.
Victory.
So, but its attack is going to be, it's going to target one of you. So I'm just going to do
Dragon.
1, 2, 3,
Not
4, 5, 6.
Poppins.
I volunteer.
Not the dragons.
He
I volunteers
volunteers.
as
my
tribute.
dragon.
It's him. Which
1.
Is
That's a 1. That's my dragon.
I take the hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Dragon.
I said no
1,
dragon. It doesn't matter.
2.
Tell me you use its ability to absorb the attack.
Yeah, that would be bolstered defense.
No,
No,
it's
it's
take the hit.
I'll take a hit.
So you just take the hit, and it looks fucking pissed off as all of its attack just gets absorbed by Ether, who's just like,
Yeah, he just
Sup, bro?
powers up.
what's up? And then, yeah, I'm just going to expedite things. You had it on the ropes anyway, and we'll say it ends. And before I go on to the next
Thundershock.
thing, the bulbs were going to work like the previous room, where
Razor leaf.
if you touch them, it would charge you up temporarily, and then you wouldn't take...
He did touch it when he
punched it.
That's not touching.
Let me finish. When he punched it and broke it in one sequence, the electricity came out, and I said you felt that same energy you did in the previous room, but then it
I
dissipates.
don't remember the previous room.
Me either.
I don't
That's
remember any of
fair, but that's what I said when it broke.
I rolled history and got it.
Which I was trying to help you, because then maybe you wouldn't break the other one if you
Nah.
remembered.
You
But
have
you didn't
to
remember.
remember
It's
that
okay.
I was drinking.
You
It's
can't
fine.
feel energy through glass, though. It doesn't work like that.
It came out of the glass.
It was a magical globe of
Wait, did you say you
electricity.
can't feel out of energy through
That's
the glass?
literally...
That's the
that's
thing
where I
you
got
put
the
it in your
idea from.
Plasma
hand.
ball.
Yeah.
Your hair sticks up. You feel the energy through the glass.
Yeah, that's literally...
No, I mean, that's static electricity.
That is electricity. That's energy.
Okay,
That's what I did.
Go put your hand on a light bulb. Do you get...
I feel the heat.
Which is
Yeah.
a form of
That's
energy.
Right. That's
Existence
different.
is energy.
That's a
Called
different
it.
type of energy.
Everything is energy, technically speaking.
I'm energy.
Yes, you are.
All right, so we beat it. It's a
beat it.
weird battle.
Weird fight.
By the way, by the record.
Well,
that's
I took
not
it easy on you guys.
For the record.
When I'm the DM or GM, that
It'll
shit
be
won't
Matt.
happen.
When he's the guy.
Well,
now.
no, I just meant we're gonna play out every fucking battle there is.
Ugh.
And I'm gonna try
I
to
hate
murder
battles.
all of you, and then I'm gonna have
not gonna do
contingencies
any of
if you
this.
die.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Contingencies, we just end the game.
once this, well,
man.
honestly, I made this one where you guys easily could have died multiple times, but his dragon in the box avoided the most likely place to die. And here, I probably should have just gone full blast on you guys, but I only used his weakest attack. So
It's cool.
yeah, because
All right. So what's next?
Because it's 10
So,
o'clock.
What do we do?
I know.
I'm tired.
So
We're close to 10 o'clock.
Once the spectral storm dragon is defeated, its lightning form dissipates, leaving behind the shard of pure white crystal
I got another
that
question.
crackles with contained lightning.
I call
It pulses
Contained.
with a vibrant energy, and the air around it feels charged. You have proven your connection to the spirit of the Drakengard and earned the white shard.
So if we touch the thing, did we just get infused with electricity so then we could attack it, or just infused with more energy?
So if you had touched the thing,
Mhm.
it temporarily for I'd have to look, but I think I said 3 rounds will charge you up so that your attacks have advantage, and then if it used an electric attack on you, it automatically halved it.
Isn't with electric though? So if we attacked it, it gets halved.
What?
It charges us up. Are we not electric, or is it just?
It doesn't make your attack electric. It just
Okay.
empowered you when you attacked it.
What if we?
What if I used an electric attack?
Then it
Do I blow its
it
circuit
has
breaker?
resistance to electric. It won't do anything.
What if we
Why?
held hands and touched both of the things together, and then we all attacked?
What if we use our lightning
you
rods?
would while you were holding the things?
Yeah, but like as we're holding,
How would
Lightning
you
rods.
attack?
they can hold my leg while I jab it with a thing.
Okay, sure. You could have done that and
But
stayed
would
charged.
we get double charged
No.
from 2 things? No. Well,
What if we put our batteries in series instead of parallel?
don't you love being the GM?
Are we at 24 volts instead of 12?
All right, so we got the shard.
All right.
Does it automatically transport us somewhere
So
like the other one
humming
has?
we would
The
find
Hummer.
out if you could shut the fuck up. Imagine all the things you would know by now if you could just shut your trap. The humming
I
energy
do
of the
not shut my
frostfang.
trap.
I'm just gonna read it. If you don't hear, I don't care. The humming energy of the frostfang spire dissipates as you step through the archway. So yes, you teleported back to the entrance. You step through the archway. The white shard, now pulsating with contained lightning, is in your possession. Who's holding it?
Me.
Okay, you
I'll
got it.
just wave it over my head.
I mean, you're
many
holding
shards
it. You
do
only
we
have one
have?
hand.
Well, you only have 2 on you. You have the green shard that you got. You had found a blue shard, but you gave it to
Come on, you got this.
Bowen
There it is.
for safekeeping, and then you assume he has it with him at
Or
Sanctuary.
he's dead.
Well, maybe, but he left you that note.
I
saying
have the
he was-
green shard.
Yes, you do, because it made you pass out every time you've used it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about it. I don't know what it does.
Makes you
The
pass
Elder
out.
Keeper greets you as you leave and said,
Hey, I'll
with,
trade shards with you.
with a serene smile
Done
on his
deal.
ancient
All right, cool.
face.
Hey, we just traded shards.
Acknowledging your triumph. Master Alaric, the bookie guy, looking relieved, steps forward with his eyes bright with newfound understanding. He said, "The Elder Keeper says, you have proven yourselves worthy of the shard, Drakengard. The white shard is a powerful ally. It is storm-touched essence and will be vital in the days to come." Master Alaric says, holding a series of maps and charts, that his research, combined with the Keeper's ancient knowledge here in the village, has unveiled the path to the hidden location of the Drakengard refuge that's hidden in the storm, forever storm. I don't know if you guys remember things. So there's a forever storm, Bowen, you knew about, that was off the coast of the old Drakengard island, and you had to wait for your dragons to be big enough to fly on to get there. I figured
remember
you remember that part.
That's why we do recaps before we start the session.
Well, well, to be fair, I was trying to, and again, we started talking random shit. It's very hard to recap when people are just fucking going on tangents.
Never
so-
was hard for me.
Well, you didn't.
That's 'cause
Previously,
that's because
our
you're old and have
heroes.
impotence.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
So we traded shards, by the way.
So
I'm now lightning,
And we
he's
traded
grass.
charts.
Okay, he gives you information that will help you navigate the storm and get to the sanctuary. And they explain that the
Pause. Our dragons are level 6.
And he says,
Can we?
I will pause in a second.
Can we ride them now? Like, that's what you never told us that
I
before.
will pause in a second.
That's not telling me now, though.
I know, but you can be patient instead of interrupting. So they explain that the quickest path will be to go to the coast south of you,
And fly.
where there are twin cities of Remus and Romus, where you can. Yeah, it's kind of like Romulus and Remus. I just left out the Lus part of Romus.
Okay.
But anyway, where you can charter a boat to take you further out to sea before.
Last time we took a
Flying.
boat, it didn't go well.
That was
for us.
Romulus and Vulcan.
No, it's Romulus.
Those are
and
the
Remus.
twin planets.
It's Cumulus and Rhombus,
Those are
Stratus.
Along
Those
the
are
way, you also pass by
clouds.
the village of Greystone, which is where your whole journey started. So if you wanted to visit there, you
Romulans
can.
and Vulcans are cousins.
Cool.
Did we figure out can the dragons, we ride on the dragons now with a flight?
I don't even want to answer you because you pissed me off.
Well, maybe you should be a good
they are
GM.
size.
Yeah, be a
level
good guy.
6.
You're getting paid like a general manager for a very small company that doesn't make any money.
State of Maine.
Corey is.
I'm looking it up.
All right. Well, while he's looking that up, we'll just end it. We will be back next week. Won't be back the week after, but we should be back next week. Because that's July 3rd, but it'll air on like the 7th.
We can make it July 4th one. It just doesn't have to be D&D.
We could.
Yes,
but what are
you
we
can.
doing on? We
Drinking.
can fly.
Yeah.
D&D
We just
stuff.
drink? That does sound good.
4th of July.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
Where?
Do my family thing like usual.
Boo.
But it'll be
That's fine. You leave
But
the
we can do
camera
a
with
thing on
me.
the 3rd.
What?
We can we can still do the
Well,
recording on the 3rd and
I
drink.
actually want to do the next session. I'm excited
Well,
about it.
okay.
That's
So-
on the 3rd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what our plan is.
That's what you just said.
What? I'm confused. It doesn't matter. We're gonna wrap it up there. Anybody else have final thoughts, or do I not care?
You don't care.
All right, we will be back next week. Did I say?
Be back.
We be back. We be back.